Well, good morning from a crisp, cool morning here in Montana. It's kind of wild. I had to get up at 3, leave the house by 3:15 this morning to hopefully be right here where I am right now. Alright, well, I thought I heard a bird a couple ridges back. But it sounded half a mile or more away. I'm hoping it wasn't just an echo from all those birds, but I'd like to think it's not. So we're moving and grooving, getting a couple more ridges here. I think I can get 2 more pretty easily. And then start listening again. It also gets me further away from those birds. So if it is a bird gobbling, I should know. Gorgeous sunrise. Pretty dang cool this morning. 27 degrees, I think, this morning. Alright, well, after standing up on that butte right there for a solid 20 minutes, I could still hear those birds gobbling way back there, but I thought that I kept hearing a faint gobble way back up in here. So I just kept standing there, I'd barely hear it. And it was very sporadic. In saying that, I finally stood there long enough that I could have swore I heard that bird 100%. And it sounds, he's a long way away, but the further we go this way, the further we get away from private. We got quite a bit of real estate to play. The sun's finally got up past the horizon. It hasn't warmed up much, but just been an absolutely beautiful sunrise, beautiful morning so far. Just so thankful that I'm able to get out and do this and just chase these birds, chase these gobbles, especially in this crazy cool country. I love chasing birds in this type of country, just big open terrain, sagebrush, pines. You can hear them for a long way, which ends up making your day long normally, because you hear a bird like this. We're hearing a bird. He's got to be another 3/4 of a mile away from where I just was, and getting after it. Alright, well, we are in the game. We got at least 1 bird, maybe 2 birds, gobbling really hard back this way, so I'm having to drop down, stay in these trees as much as I can, as well as out of the sun. Make a big loop and see if we can get up close and personal with them. And they're up on top of this plateau way up here. assuming you could hear that. Bad thing is we got the sun right in our dang face. Well, it is about an hour later now. I've set up on these birds a few times, and it just seems like they're just running these ridges. I don't know what's going on here. It's weird. It's like I set up by call, they move further away, start gobbling again. I move, reposition, set up call, they move a little bit further. So now we've just covered another half mile. I hit this big ridge back behind me, hit my peacock call, and they gobbled up here. So I'm gonna try to get to a high point a few ridges up, play the game again. Hit the peacock, see if they'll gobble, see if we can move in on it. It might be one of those things that they just have been messed with so much with a call that they just move off. Those are the ones you just gotta kind of slip in on, and if they'll let you know where he's at enough, you can get one killed. So we'll see what happens. Gotta get up a little bit higher up here. Try it again. Alright, I found the birds. I walked right up on top of them. They're only down here about 80 yards. One bird's gobbling. There's 3 longbeards together, as you just heard right there. We'll see if we can slip around and get in position here. I was halfway thinking they were jigs, but I've seen their beard now. I need to get in the shadows. I'm wide out in the open, but luckily they haven't spooked. We'll see what happens. chasing these birds. It was pretty sweet to have it all finally come together this morning and just staying persistent and staying in earshot of these birds, letting them calm down, getting back in position, because they would gobble at the call, but like they wanted nothing to do with it. They were just going to skirt around it. I mean, they were not going to come up here and look, which is pretty wild to me. But it is what it is. I got us a turkey bird killed. Great gobbler.